Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today we are back with Round the Firepit. This is the second episode, heavily voted for by you guys on the likes to continue. Thank you so much. I really appreciated it and I really did not expect it, so thank you very much. As per normal, what we're going to do is we are going to do a format style show. So we've got lots of good stuff coming for you this week. We will start off today by showing you guys a little compilation recap of everything that's happened so far this week. Your phone beeps. Bleary-eyed, you reach over to grab it and hold it in front of you, squinting at the harsh light. Also, I'm miming a phone and I have one here. This is how the quarantine is going. Better get ready. Gonna have to look bomb. I will never say that again. I am very sorry. That looks a bit like, oh my god, no. Okay, if this is the man who got away, the one who wasn't interested in me, by the way, but if this is Lucas, I might scream, and also, I couldn't do that to Bobby. I couldn't possibly. Do you know what? Let's just play. He turns around. Hello, Ashleigh. Oh my goodness, it is Lucas, which means who's Gary got? Hannah or Priya? I guess we'll find out. You've somehow gotten more beautiful since I last saw you. If you're not English, gotten is very incorrect grammar. This makes me very angry. Look, I don't think we've actually met. Actually, I haven't met like half of you guys. You haven't met me. Oh, Joe. Carl, good to meet you, man. Lucas shakes his head, but you... Shakes his head. Carl, I think I'm gonna go outside and see what everyone's up to. I'll come with you. You know, for company. Let's go then. No point in staying in a sunny day anyway. This is me walking outside. I've loved having a good chat with you. Bobby glances back at you for a second, smiling, and then heads over to the others. You could continue to have a chat with me. You don't need to just walk away. I wonder what everyone else is up to. Look, this is my people. I'm happy here with my people. I don't need to go and see what everyone else is up to. I want to go back to my people. I hope that was somewhat educational. I hope you enjoyed it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go on to reading some of your questions of the day from the last video. There are quite a lot. I didn't realise how many of you would leave a question of the day, and I was only going to read one or two, but I just thought, you know what? It's the first episode, so I'll read as many of them as I can. So I'm going to start with this one, which was left on Around the Firepit by Alina O, which says, "This was such a fun little extra video, I really enjoyed it. Here's my question of the day. If you could meet any of these characters in real life, who would it be?" I hope my answer isn't like one of those controversial, conflicting answers, but I think it would be Lottie. I would love to meet Lottie in real life. I just think she'd be a laugh. I'd love her to do my tarot reading and look into the future and see what my life has laid out. Jack says, "I think a compilation video is a fantastic idea and I love the bloopers. Thanks for the mention." You're very welcome. You will always get mentions, Jack. "Much love to you and Simon for all of your hard work on these videos. I think they're brilliant. Thank you very much." Hashtag question of the day. Which is your favourite animal plushie out of your collection? Oh my god, am I really supposed to have an answer to that? Do you know how many plushies I have? This is not even the half of them. This is not even a quarter of them. My favourite probably is Pua. I know I just said I probably don't have a favourite, but I definitely do. And yeah, Pua. I love him. Okay, Sophie Rose had quite a few questions. She said comments of the day, and do you know what? Sophie Rose, I like them. I'm going to answer them. She says school could get really boring, but this makes it all better. Thank you very much, Sophie Rose. If new or old people come, would you ditch Bobby? I think we have established that the answer is probably no. Probably no. Who would I like to see go or come back? I would like to see... I don't know, Joe and Ibrahim don't really do it for me. I feel like they could just go and I wouldn't care. Which I know is horrible, but it's the truth. I don't know. Who would I like to see come back? If I could choose out of everyone, I think it would be fun if Rocco came back. I know Lucas and Hannah have just showed up, so I don't think that anyone else is going to come back at this stage, but it would have been fun to see Rocco come back. Who would you say is your bestie in the villa? I think Ashleigh's bestie is probably Hope, just because we've stood together for so long, but I personally really like Chelsea and I really like Lottie, which I didn't like Lottie at first, if you guys remember. I used to really not like her very much. And I think the same for Chelsea as well. So people grow, people change. She also gave us a quick tip and trick, which is basically there's a little circle thing in the corner, and if you click that you can go and replay episodes and days, which after the last 3 days I feel like when we're finished might have to do a couple of bonus episodes where we go back and maybe see what would have happened if I'd have got with Lucas and not Bobby. I mean, there's still time. There's still time. Kiwi Caver says, question of the day, what do you think of Jo? I haven't hidden my feelings about Jo. She's not my favourite person in the world. I would happily see her go. She maybe does have some loyalty that she's hiding, but I don't think she does. New York Knicks, you will forever have the longest comments and I appreciate that so much. She says, I'm loving the increase in uploads. She's currently laid off, she's not an essential worker. Join the club, we're in this together, girl. If you watched the last video, she says she agrees with Elite Power that the story does get a bit sloppy towards the end. And she says she could definitely tell a difference when she was playing as there was less of an emotional connection and several more spelling and grammatical errors. Ugh, not good. She says she often forgets what she does during the week, so she has to rewatch the previous episode. So this is super helpful. So she says, hashtag question of the day. Would you recouple with someone else? Can be a boy, girl, in the villa from Casa Amor or eliminated if you had the choice, and if so, who would it be? I think up till this week I would have said Lucas. But Bobby and I have been so strong as well, so I don't want to leave Bobby. I don't want to say that he's not my type, and I don't know, and my head is still all over the place from this week. Question of the day, if you could break up Hope and Noah, would you do it? That's from Vanilla Foxy. No, I wouldn't break up Hope and Noah. I don't care enough to break them up, yeah, I think is the answer. They are a very strong couple, not necessarily in a good, clean, good way. Maria Simone says, question of the day, if Bobby wasn't in the villa, who would I be with? I hate to say this, probably Gary. Out of everyone in the villa, Gary is much more my type, and you'll probably know I beelined for him in the beginning. Small Spark LPS, I don't know how to pronounce your username, I think it's like that, but you always comment on my videos, so thank you so much. Says, I appreciate the extra content and thank you for reading my comment, and that means the world to me. I just hope you don't feel extra pressure to upload more. She says, question of the day, besides you and Bobby, who's your favourite couple in the game? They can be from any point in the playthrough, not just the current couples. I think my favourite couple were probably Lottie and Rocco. In hindsight, I'm very sad that they're no longer together, but I hope Lottie and Gary would get on and stay together, because if they did, totally would be my favourite couple. Just saying. Scrappy Doo says, hashtag question of the day, do you feel like Hope and Noah are legitimately a good couple, or do you feel like they're toxic and not meant for each other? Hope is probably the most hated character in the fan base, but you seem to be friends with her on your playthrough. This was shocking to me. Absolutely shocking. I did not see that. I didn't know Hope was a horrible character or that people didn't like her. I think that Hope and Noah are kind of a toxic couple. I just touched on this, but they're not my favourite. I appreciate them, I like them, I think they're a good couple. I think they'll get married and then get divorced, probably have some kids somewhere down that timeline, but I don't know. Michael also says, question of the day, how long does it take to film an episode? Keep up the awesome work and I hope you have a good day. Each episode takes me between 20 and 40 minutes to film, depending on how much content is actually in that chunk of the day. Which is why sometimes you end up with like 8-minute episodes and sometimes you end up with 32-minute episodes. It all depends on the content that Fusebox have actually jammed into the game. I rarely at the moment, touch wood, am speaking incorrectly. There are a couple of bloopers and we will play them for you now. And now for some bloopers. Just gotta go on and do it. Do you know what? One thing I do want to learn in this quarantine period is how you can walk. Let me finish that. He pauses. I pause too. He laughs. Great. Great. Hi, Hannah. Wait, I'm Hannah. But on the other hand, there's no time like the You girls sure know how to dance. Ow. I just want to say thank you now. I hope you enjoyed those bloopers, by the way. I've just been reading the comments from the last video as well. Is Gary planning on being unfaithful? And you guys are so supportive. I am actually so shocked. The split between you guys who want me to get with Bobby or Lucas. I'm so shocked. I didn't expect it. I thought all of you guys, all of you purists would be like, stay with Bobby. Stay with Bobby. Team Bobby. Stay with Bobby. The last question of the day I'm going to answer is from one of our newer commenters. So welcome, Jazzy Gacha YouTube, or YT. She says, if you had to pick one of these, which one would you pick? A night in a crane with Gary or playing golf with Ibrahim? This question I've actually been thinking about for the last 2 hours. And I think I would rather play golf with Ibrahim. Because I'd rather spend time with Gary. But I don't think I could personally sit in a crane. Like, that is so high up. If it was on the ground, not a problem. Can do that. That's fine. But a crane. While you guys are here as well, I would love to give a little shout out to something I've been working on the side. We have another channel. It's called Wishes and Ears. It's a Disney content channel. I was going to say Disney channel and I keep saying that, but that is actually a trademarked thing. So it's called Wishes and Ears. We upload all of our Disney content on there, unboxings, haul videos. We also have our Disneyland Paris vlogs on there. So I'm not saying you have to go and subscribe. If you would like to subscribe, there will be a link in the description, and it's good content. I like it, but I'm biased because it's us and it's Disney. So thank you again for all of your support on this series so far. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you'd like to be featured in the next episode, make sure you leave #question of the day in the comments below with your question of the day. Thank you again for watching. Thank you so much for the support, and if you'd like me to do Around the Fire Pit for day 25 of Love Island, make sure you give this video a like. If it gets 20 likes, I will do another Around the Fire Pit, so you guys will have that next Sunday to watch. Subscribe if you'd like to see more Love Island content on my channel, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye!